live. First time ever, I'm doing an Akashic Records live reading just for you and for all of you who don't know who I am. My name is Teja Priyadarshini. I am the founder for Akashic Cosmic Healing. I help people have more ease and joy in their life by removing any energetic blocks or limiting beliefs that do not serve their highest purpose. So today I'm here to gift you an Akashic Records reading live for the very first time. And I'm hoping to see a lot of you here who are, going to receive some messages from your spirit guides. I will tell you a little more about it really soon. As soon as people start coming in, I guess I'll probably have to yeah, okay, cool. So now I can see all the live chat messages. Hello guys. Hi. And I want you to know that today is also the new moon in Taurus and also a solar eclipse. So there's like a lot of powerful energy coming through. And today also happens to be the third anniversary of Akashic Cosmic Healing. So that is why I wanted to do this live and give few free readings so that you can also benefit from this. And I'm just going to, hello guys, I'm just going to figure out how I can have the chat going on the side so I can see your names, your questions. Just one second, I'm really new to this. So does anybody know how to keep the chat going? All right, cool. So thank you so much. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do today before we start, right? And I'm also going to tell you how this is done and what you can expect. I'm not taking any personal questions. I'm only going to be doing readings where your spirit guides messages come through. So I'm very, very clear about that. I'm going to connect by using your full names. So when I ask you for your full name, I will need your full name like it is on your passport or your ID card, which is an official name that people know you by. And when you give me that, I will then connect with that name and see what messages your spirit guides have for you, whether it is a personal message, whether it's a general message. I have no control over these things. Whatever the record keepers and guides see fit, they will send that message out to you, right? So please bear in mind, I'm not going to be taking questions today. This is just a session where the spirit guides wanted to give you messages as a gift. So it may resonate with you at whatever's happening in your life right now, or it could be something very specific that may happen in the future, or it could just be like a general guidance of just saying that they're there for you, that they are looking after you, to just know that you have that support from them. So today also I'm going to be doing something very different. So, when I had a past life regression with a very dear friend of mine, I saw a lifetime where I was Merlin from Old Earth, and I had this beautiful purple blue color dragon that was flying around. So, and this friend of mine, I was telling her how I didn't believe that I was Merlin, and how I was, not very sure if I what I saw was actually real or not. So she went to the Merlin's cave and she got me this beautiful stone from the cave of Merlin, and she couriered it all the way to India. So she lives in the UK, and her name is Yvette Shepherd, by the way. And she couriered this beautiful Merlin stone from his cave, which when I touched it felt super magical. So that is when I realized that, okay, there is something here. And today I'm going to be using this for the first time ever again to channel the messages for you. So before we get started, if you have any questions about how this is going to go, please let me know so I can clarify. Again, these are general readings. It's not going to be answering any of your questions. In case the general readings do give you the messages that you're looking for, then great. Otherwise, you can always book a one-on-one personal reading session with me. So you can look at this video as a taster as what you can expect in an Akashic Records reading, and we can take it forward from there. So, if all of you are ready to start, I would like you to, whoever wants a message from their spirit guides, to leave your full name. I'm going to try and take them down as much as I can because I keep seeing my chat appearing and disappearing. So give me your full names, and whoever's names I write down, again, it is selected by them. I've already said the prayer, I'm already connected to the records. So whenever anybody's name pops up, I'm going to just write the names down and start doing the readings. All right, so if I haven't picked your name, just try to keep sending me your name because like I said, they keep vanishing. All right, so just go a bit slow, guys. All right, I'm just going to all right, so I've got 3 names down here first. So I'm going to start off with them. And if I haven't gotten your name yet, then do send it again because it keeps appearing and disappearing, like I said. All right, so I'm going to start with Kamal Balakrishna. Balakrishnan, I guess. I hope I got the name right. Kamal Balakrishnan, right? All right, I'm just going to tune in and ask record keepers and guides, what may Kamal Balakrishnan know about a message from her spirit guides? What do they have to say? Okay, so I'm just going to say whatever that's coming through. Kamal, if you're listening to this. So they're saying that you're very strong and that you need to keep doing what you're doing right now. It is helping you to stay motivated and to keep going. They're also saying that you're doing a very great job with your finances. I think you have your finances sorted, or you're trying to get them sorted, or you're trying to find a way of, or you're planning your finances in a particular way where you're able to steady them in a way. So they're saying you're doing a good job of that. Anything else, record keepers and guides, for Kamal Balakrishnan? They also want you to know that they believe in you more than you believing in yourself. They are really coming through very strongly, and they're saying that we want her to know that we believe in her. So your guides are actually coming with a sense of pride and saying that they really believe in you and they want to see you successful. So this is an amazing message that is coming through. It's all about how proud they're feeling and what you have done so far. Like, you've come a long way, and they want you to acknowledge this because they're acknowledging it from you. They're saying that they acknowledge all the growth that you have had in the last few months to probably a year, and that you are able to keep your finances in check. So they're very proud of that, and you're doing a good job. They want you to continue doing that. This is a message for you, Kamal, and I hope this resonates with you. If it did, do leave me a comment to let me know if this messages are really coming through quite strongly. I'm going to move on to the next person now. Deborah Darlene Vasa, record keepers and guides. What may Deborah Darlene Vasa know from her spirit guides? What does Deborah Darlene Vasa needs to know about her spirit guides? From her spirit guides. So the saying, Deborah, that you are probably feeling a bit of melancholy. That is what I'm sensing. Like, they're giving me this feeling of empty space. So I don't know if you are feeling empty at the moment, or you're feeling like there's nothing to look forward to, because they're showing me like a space, like you're sitting alone and it's dark. It's like probably evening or sunset or dusk. It's quite dark, but I'm not seeing like a horizon or anything else around. and it gives me this feeling of space, of being lost, of being so it's not sadness exactly, like you're not feeling sad at the same time you're not feeling excited, you're feeling, if I have to use a term, they're just saying blur. You're feeling you're in that sense of like nothing is happening in my life, I don't know where to go, what to do. There's like a sense of like emptiness. Does that resonate with you? They're showing this to me. Darlene, if you're able to hear this message, they want you to know that they're sitting by you, they are there with you, they are not abandoning you, that they want you to know that they are trying to comfort you in this time, and they want you to know that they are being your strength, right? So it is not over yet. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like, even though it feels empty and that you feel very spaced out right now, it is not over yet. And that people, they're looking after you, that your guides are there, they're looking after you. And they want you to know that you need to take comfort in that right now and just believe that they have your highest and best interests at heart, and they're going to show you what you need to do next. So, not to worry about it. This is just a transition phase. It's going to kind of transition very soon into something better. But I do, like, right now they're showing me like one in that empty space where you're sitting and there was all darkness. I'm seeing light at the end of the horizon, like there's probably a sunrise that is happening. There's like a bit of light coming through now, so I think they're trying to signify that there is something in the horizon for you and that all is not lost as yet. I hope this message resonates with you, Darlene. I'm gonna take down another few names, so keep sending them. The funny thing is I'm not able to continuously see the chat, so I'm gonna go with the next name on my list, which is Papia Mondal. Is that correct? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct. All right, so thank you so much, guys. All right, record keepers and guides, what may Papia Mandal know from her spirit guides and angels? So they're saying she needs to be strong. This situation is not going to resolve by itself. It will take a lot of hard work and patience. You need to think smart and twice about everything that you are choosing. But they also want you to know that they are there with you. It's a very strange thing for everyone here right now, because it feels to me like each and every one of your guides are present right now. And it feels to me like each and every one of your guides want all of you to know that they are there with you, they're present with you, and they're coming in very strong. So, Papia, whatever you're going through in your life, they are asking you to think twice about the decisions, the actions that you're going to be taking. They want you to work smart, and that you have to take action. I don't know if you've been putting something off and you're not trying to resolve it because you feel like, oh, let it just resolve by its own. But that's not how it's going to work. You need to take the action. You need to choose wisely and act smartly, right? You cannot just sit back and say, you know what, I'm not going to confront it. Because I feel the feeling they're giving me is that you're not someone who likes to confront things, or like headbutt is the word that I'm getting. Like, you don't like to butt heads with people, but it's now or never. Like, you need to stand up stronger for yourself, and you need to be able to take control of whatever is happening in your life, and you need to choose wisely. That is what is coming up. There is something that is really bothering you a lot, whether it's a person or a situation, you would know better, but whatever it is, it will not resolve itself by itself. You need to take action. I hope that message resonates with you, Papia Mondal. And if it does, do leave me a comment. Do send me some more names. Let me see. Chengala Vala Venkata Susila Vijaya Kids. Okay, that's a long name. Um, one second. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can get some more names. Nidhi. The Okay, so I've just got another 3 names down. I'm going as fast as I can, guys. So just bear with me. As long as they're coming through, I'm gonna keep this going. But if they want to stop, I'm gonna give you a heads up before we do that. All right. Record keepers and guides. What made Chengalavala, Venkata, Susila, Vijaya Kirti know from her spirit guides, please? So they want you to know that you are strong and brave and that you have faced many adversities before. Um, they're also saying that you can overcome anything once you set your mind to it. They're saying you're very strong-willed. Is there anything else, record keepers and guides, for Chengalavala Venkata Susila Vijay Kirti? So they're also saying whatever you are desiring will happen in time, but for that you need to have patience and not be in a hurry. There are things at work here that are not in your control, but when they do happen, you will know that that was the right time for it to have happened. So they don't want you to worry about something that you are desiring to happen right now. They want you to just let it be, and that it will happen when the time is right. I hope that message resonates with you. I've got 2 Nidhis down, so I'm going to go with the first one, Nidhi Balakrishnan. Record keepers and guides, what may Nidhi Balakrishnan know about a message from her spirit guides? So it looks like a similar message is coming through for Nidhi Balakrishnan as well, that you're very strong and brave, and it almost feels to me like you have made a decision, Nidhi, at this point in life, which is kind of taking you from being a child to an adult. So I don't know how old you are, but it almost feels to me like you have transitioned from being a child, being under, parental control, to becoming an adult. And this has been like a very scary transition for you because you feel like you are not capable of handling whatever is coming your way, but they want you to know that you are doing a fantastic job. You are able to do whatever you're setting your mind to do, and that the confidence is going to only grow. It's not going to diminish, even though you have your own doubts. Like, I'm getting this feeling of you being like a powerhouse of determination and energy. It almost feels like you have made up your mind about something, you have come to a decision, and you're very strong and you're very capable of fulfilling whatever it is that you have set your mind to. So Nidhi Balakrishnan, this is for you. It feels to me like you're on the right path, and this is the message that you need to know, because I feel like you're asking yourself, whatever you're doing, is it right, is it wrong, is it like something that you need to reconsider? But it's kind of transitioning you right now from finally, like it's like a final transition from innocence to being an adult, if that makes any sense. If it does resonate with you, do leave me a comment so that I know that these messages that are coming through are like for you. I'm going to move on to the next person, Nidhi Agarwal. Record keepers and guides, what may Nidhi Agarwal know as a message from her spirit guides? What may Nidhi Agarwal know as a message from spirit guides? So, Nidhi, I feel like you are in a very good space right now. So when I say good space, it's like I don't see too many things happening in your life which are kind of working against you. Things are pretty much moving quite smoothly, and it is something that you have. It feels to me like you're asking me, okay, let me just know what my spirit guides want me to know, but there is nothing like specific. So your spirit guides are also like kind of smiling at you, kind of putting your name out here for this life, because they're like, oh, she's got things kind of going her way, and we're guiding her, and she's being in a receiving mode where you're receiving their guidance. So you could be very intuitive, you could be someone who's got this gut feeling that you kind of follow. Whenever it's very strong, you're like, whoa, I need to follow this because there's something here. So in that way, I feel there's a very soft energy about you, Nidhi, and I feel like sometimes people tend to take advantage of it. They tend to, like, I wouldn't want to say the word doormat because that's not what you are, but it keeps giving me this feeling of people not respecting you the way they're supposed to respect you. Like, I hope this makes sense. It feels like you need to be more assertive in many ways. You need to kind of what is that feeling is like, you need to be able to say or speak your mind. Because of that, you are not able to create a space for you. You're not, you like, you're in the shadows. You need to come out into the light, and this is a very big message for you. So whatever your question is, whatever is going on in your life, you need to know that unless you stand up for yourself and create your own space, like your own personality of sorts, people are not going to start recognizing you. So you need to kind of recognize what you are and bring that forward. Because for now, the feeling I get is you're happy to please anybody, and you're like, you don't want to like step on anybody's toes, or you don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, but you feel like you want to, at the same time you don't. So you need to now step up. You need to step up and start owning yourself. That's what I'm getting. I hope this message resonates with you. I also got another name here. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm missing out on a lot of people's names. Like I said, the chat is not stable. It keeps moving. So whoever names I do come across, and if they're really long names, I'm really sorry about that. 1 second, let me just see. 1 second. All right. So I've got another 3 names down. So we've finished with all of these. Next person is Sangeeta Lawrence, record keepers and guides. What may Sangeeta Lawrence know from her spirit guides? What is the message from her spirit guides for Sangeeta Lawrence? So I'm getting this energy of you coming into your power right now, Sangeeta. It almost feels like it's been a long overdue that you are now stepping up to the plate. You are finding your individuality, you're finding your uniqueness, so to speak, and you're bringing that out. And they're very appreciative of it. They're saying that you are doing a good job, but you need to also unleash your potential. You're holding yourself back. There's a lot of self doubt. Even though you are showing confidence on the outside, there are times when you don't believe in what you do. And that kind of shows quite obviously to the people who are looking at you. And, it kind of bounces back and makes you feel like, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Why am I not getting the results that I'm expecting? So there is something that you're expecting to happen, which is not happening because you doubt yourself. So the spirit guides want you to know that, I think it's to do with work, because I'm getting a very strong feeling that it is about a project, or it's about work, or you've applied to a new job, or if it is to do with something that has your work and your finances tangled up. And it's like, if you doubt it, like you've put in so much of hard work and so much of energy, and then suddenly you just doubt the whole process, right? And then it just falls flat. So they're saying you're doing all that you can, but why are you doubting yourself? Because the moment you start doubting, that entire energy starts dissipating. And it's not allowing you to achieve the outcomes that you could achieve if you only believed in yourself 100%. So so they're saying this to me. They're saying they want you to believe in yourself 100% of the time, every single day, not when it's convenient to you. Does that make sense? Not when it's convenient to you, every single day. And I think this goes out to a lot of people listening today. You need to believe in yourselves and have faith in the universe, not whenever it's convenient to you, but when when you believe and surrender, it's 24/7. It's not, okay, I'm going to believe now and I'm not going to believe then. It doesn't work that way. So this is a very strong message that is coming out for you, Sangeeta, that you need to believe in yourself, and whatever project that you're working on is going to happen. It's going to be successful, provided you believe in the work that you're putting in. Does that resonate? Do let me know. Okay, so next person is Anisha Tripathi. I hope that I've taken the name down right, because I was in a hurry. Record keepers and guides. What may Anisha Tripathi know from her spirit guides? Anisha Tripathi, what may she know from her spirit guides? All right. What may she know from her spirit guides? Anisha Tripathi. So, Anisha, I'm not sure how to put this across, but I'm just going to say it because I get a sense of loneliness. It feels to me like you have everything going for you. You've got a job, you've got friends, you've got a good life, but there is this sense of loneliness. There is this feeling of like, almost like questioning your existence, like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Like, is there like a purpose to where I am at? Is there something that I should be doing but I'm not doing? So there's a lot of uncertainty of where your life is going, and I think this is creating, like, the feeling they're giving me is like, if your heart suddenly opens up and it's just space, right? It's like one sinking feeling of not being truly connected to anybody or anything around you. And that is so scary for you right now. And your record keepers and guides are saying to you, Anisha, that there is something that you are supposed to be doing that is going to give you so much more satisfaction than what you're doing right now. Whether it is a passion that you have been avoiding because you don't have the time, your work is all consuming, but there is something there for you that if you start following that, if you start doing that more, you will be able to have a very fulfilled life. I don't know if there is a person you're missing, because it could also be that, because there is this sense of loneliness. It could be that you've either lost someone recently, or it could be that you had a breakup with someone. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But there is a sense of, I'm not sure where my life is headed. And it's also this feeling of like, am I doing the right thing? Like, am I following what I'm supposed to do in this lifetime? Right? So, this is something that is kind of gnawing at you. So, you need to find that passion. You need to find what ignites you. Like, I'm getting really excited right now. They're giving me this sense of supreme excitement. It feels like you need to know what it is that won't let you sleep in the nights. Like, what is that passionate thing that you can do in your life every single day that won't let you sleep? It could be a pet project. You don't have to leave your job and, jump into something else. But something that is only yours. You know what I mean? It's you. It's nobody else's but you. Like, when I do this work, for me, this is all consuming. Like, for me, I sleep, dream, eat what I do. So it has to be like that. When it is like that, they're saying that you will feel so connected to everyone around you that it is going to make you feel your life has so much more purpose. It doesn't have to be, that you need to change your routine, or you need to change your lifestyle, or you need to connect with other people. The main message that is coming through for you, Anisha, is you need to connect with yourself. You are disconnected from yourself, and that is what you need to do. You need to reconnect, and this is what you need to hear today from your spirit guides. I hope this helps. Record keepers and guides, what may Tava Naga Siva Sai Aparna needs to know from her spirit guides? What does Tava Naga Siva Sai Aparna needs to know from her spirit guides? So I'm getting a lot of sadness and uncertainty from your life right now. So I'm just going to call you Aparna for now. So it feels to me like things are actually getting better, but you're not able to see it. They are working for you, for your benefit. But right now you're so caught up in the whole drama of things that you are unable to see where the good is, because you've kind of lost all hope. It feels to me like you've tried and you've tried and you've tried, and then you're just like, you know what, I give up. Like, just let whatever has to happen, let it just happen. Like, I'm not really bothered by it. Like, so it feels to me like you're not able to see the good that is happening. You're not able to see that something good is happening, because there is something good that is happening, and you need to be able to recognize the positives and not be so focused on the negatives that are happening around you. I know it's very difficult, especially with the kind of energy they're giving me, is like it's trouble, trouble, and more trouble. You need to really, it takes up all of your energy to just be positive, to be happy. You need to start focusing on the things that you want to do in life, instead of focusing on things you have no control over. So, whether it is having coffee with a friend, or going out for a walk, or going to the mall, whatever makes you happy, they want you to focus on that, because it's going to take a lot of effort for you to come out of the situation. And the only way you can come out of the situation is by diverting or redirecting your life to the positives that give you happiness. There are things that are not in your control. They don't want you to focus on that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If this does resonate with you, do leave me a comment below. And guys, when you're giving me your names, please make sure that they are your legal names. This is what is, you know, is very important, because there could be like another person with the same name, and I don't know whose records then I'm accessing, because I'm not seeing you in person. So that will be more helpful for me if you can give me your exact legal names, like it is on your passports or on your ID cards, right? So I've got two more names down. I think there was another name that just appeared and disappeared, so I'm just gonna write that down if I can remember it. Please don't mind me when I do this, because this is the first time ever, and I may be making like a lot of mistakes. All right, so I've got like another three names, so I'm just gonna go with this. I've got Rebecca Thomas, record keepers and guides. What may Rebecca Thomas? What does she need to know about from her spirit guides? So, Rebecca, I'm getting this feeling of them blessing you and your family. They're very happy with you and your family. Like, it feels to me like you've got a small family, and they're blessing your family. There's this sense of you being very faithful. For some reason, there's a lot of faith. I don't know if your family is quite religious, but there is a lot of faith that I'm feeling. Like you believe in the supreme power, and that they are, telling you that you are blessed, and that the divine blessings are upon you and your family. I get this very nice feeling about your family. It feels to me like no matter how hard life has been, you all had each other's backs, and you have together come or overcome many obstacles, and that you have come to this level, excuse me, to this level in your life, no matter what it took. That's the feeling I'm getting. But I also feel that there are times when you're unable to express your true feelings and desires. And this could be a problem, Rebecca. You need to voice your opinions. It's not like you have problem voicing them with others. But when it comes to your family, there is this feeling of like, I'm not able to, tell them what I truly feel, because if I do, then I don't know what they're going to think about me. I don't want to spoil relationships. There's something like that happening with you, Rebecca. So, the record keepers and guides want you to know that your family is truly blessed, and you do not have to worry about whatever is going on right now. You do not have to worry about it, but you need to express yourself to your family, even if it is telling them how much you love them or how much you appreciate them. You need to start voicing your feelings for them, and in turn start telling them what you want, like to do, like whatever changes you want to make around the house, or if you want to kind of do something else that is not what your family would want you to do. You can always find a way to express yourself. So they want you to have faith in that. But immense blessings is what I'm feeling for you and your family, Rebecca. I hope this resonates with you. So I'm going to move on now to Sabita Rani, and then we've got Pooja Gunjal. I'm just going to see if I can do a few more before we close. Awesome. So I'm just gonna, I think I have got most of the names. Not really sure. Okay, got just one more. All right. I want you to know, whoever has been sending me messages, I haven't been able to read all of your messages. I hope they stay after the live so that I can go through each and every one of them. If you have been asking me personal questions, I would like to remind you once again that this is not for a personal reading. It is only a general reading, a message from your spirit guides. So please do keep that in mind. Try not to feel too bad about it. If you do want a personal reading, you know where to find me. I've got all my information in the YouTube channel. So you can get in touch with me through the website that I have, or through my phone number. There's also a Telegram group that I have that you can access and, get a lot more information there. All right, so I'm going to start going now with the names that I've received so far. Record keepers and guides. What may Sabita Rani know from her spirit guides and angels? What may Sabita Rani know from her spirit guides and angels? So I get the sense that you're quite open to receiving messages from your spirit guides and angels, and you have been receiving messages. Either you've been doing this work for a while now, but it also feels to me like you don't do it enough, like you're supposed to be in a space where you do receive a lot of messages, a lot more than what you receive. But I also feel that you do it when you can, but they want you to do it a lot more, if that resonates with you, Sabita. And I get the sense that you're looking for guidance. Like they keep showing me, like, so I don't really know which Sabita Rani I'm addressing, because I do have a few clients by the same name. But I keep seeing this person looking up, and there is this light coming down from above. And it gives me this feeling like you're looking for guidance, you're asking for guidance. And for some reason, you're supposed to receive the guidance directly. And I think you were hoping that you did receive something from this particular message from your spirit guides, but it's like they want you to tap into that energy and receive, rather than asking someone else for the guidance. It's very complicated the way it sounds, but it's not. They want you to tap into your abilities, your untapped potential, and release all doubt, release all limiting beliefs about whether or not you can do something. It also feels to me like you're standing by yourself right now. You're standing on your own. I don't know if there is a situation in your life where nobody's supporting you, or you feel like you're alone, you're not getting the support that you need. So you're looking for support from the divine beings that are around you constantly. And there is light shining upon you. You are receiving information, but you need to be more mindful of the subtleties of these energies that you are receiving, because they're very subtle, and they may be missed or mistook for, like, something that your mind tells you, and you're saying, oh, this is just my ego and I can't really rely upon this, and then you dismiss it. So don't be like that, Sabita. They want you to know that you're not alone, but they are testing you to unleash your full potential, if that makes any sense. All right, I hope this message did resonate. There was some sort of like a block while receiving Sabita's message, because it feels to me like they don't want me to say the message to her, but they want Sabita to actually open herself and receive the message directly from them, right? So that's where there's like hesitancy, and my words are like, cutting. Right. Pooja Gunjal, record keepers and guides. What may Pooja Gunjal know as a message from her spirit guides? So there's something about creativity, Pooja, that they're talking about. They're saying that you are truly blessed and that you're very creative. It almost feels like you have blocked your creativity in some way. So if Pooja, if you're listening to this, do let me know if this is something that resonates with you, because it is about blocked creativity. It feels to me like you want to do something, a creative project of some sort, or something to do with creativity. So either it could be arts, or it could be theater, it could be anything creative. I don't get like a very specific thing, but I feel like you're a very creative person, and you are not really, what should I say, allowing your creativity to blossom. You're kind of restricting your own self. And again, this, I think like the theme of today is self doubt. Like there's a lot of self doubt that's coming in. It almost feels to me, Pooja, is like, who's gonna buy it and nobody's gonna appreciate it. Where will I sell these designs, or something about designing. I'm not really sure if you're a designer of some sort, but you're hesitant in your art. Like you're not. You feel like there are better people who do a better job, and you feel there's immense competition, and you don't know how to make a mark for yourself. That's the feeling that I'm getting, Pooja. So if this is you, then do let me know. Um, what may Pooja Gunjal know record keepers and guides from her spirit guides? So they want you to know that the blessing is in your creativity, and your creativity is going to take you really far in life. So it is not, like how some people are gifted, and we think that they're naturally born that way. Like there are a lot of people who are naturally born that way, but all of us are born gifted. Most of us have various levels of that gift, and Pooja, your gift is in your art, in your creativity. And if you look at it as something divine and work with it and ask how um, the creative energy wants to be created, this block will be released. Because when you see, whatever's trying to be created by you has an energy of its own. So they want you to ask this energy. Like, suppose, for example, I'm not really sure what designer you are, but I'm getting the sense that you use your hands to design things. And I'm seeing like very intricate designs. So, say, for example, you're an artist and you want to draw something and you're not sure what you want to draw. Instead of thinking about what it is that you need to do, like the lines and the circles and stuff, you need to ask that piece of paper that you're looking at and say, what creation wants to be created by me today? And then just pick up whatever color you want to intuitively and just let your hand guide you. You are not using your mind, you're not using your brain at all, you're just using your own heart and soul. So that is what is going to create whatever it is that you're going to create. And they're saying you need practice. You need to start practicing this method and allowing the creation to be created by you. So the energy of creation, you need to ask, what would you like me to create and how? And then it'll show you how. So you need to go intuitively more than using your brain and mind. You need to use your gut instincts, and just follow through. You have lost practice. It's not like you don't know how to do this. Actually, there's no block. You're just blocking it through your self doubt. So just let that go and experiment, experiment, experiment. That's what is coming through, Pooja. All right, so I've got like a couple of other names, and we'll be closing really soon because I've been doing this for quite some time now. Aarti Yadav, record keepers and guides. What may Aarti Yadav know as a message from her spirit guides? Aarti Yadav. So, Aarti, I'm getting this feeling that you need to shake things up in your life. You are feeling very stagnant and stuck, and you feel like, is this what life is? Like, there is this feeling of like, is this it? Like, is there something more to this, or is it just this? I'm not able to really find my true purpose. And I feel you need to shake things up. It's like they're telling me you need to make a bucket list and tick them off one by one. All the things that you ever wanted to do in your life, and you kept telling yourself that I will do it when I have this or when I do that. You need to stop and just start doing. You need to start doing now than actually postponing it and saying that, when I have more money or when I have more friends or when I get, this promotion or whatever it is. Don't keep putting things off. Do it now. that is what is coming through very strongly for you, Aarti. So you need to shake your life up, basically, from like, you need to like discard things that are not working for you any longer. You need to like let people go. You don't need to hold on to things and people and situations and emotions and feelings that are no longer working for you. It's like a deep cleaning of your life. You need to just take everything and throw it out. You don't need anything any longer that is not serving your highest purpose. And your highest purpose is to experience life the way you've always wanted to experience life. And you have been holding yourself back for a very long time, and the time is now. They want you to start doing things rather than sitting and planning about it. I hope that makes sense, Aarti. Indrani Kona, record keepers and guides. What may Indrani Kona know as a message from her spirit guides? So they're telling me, Indrani, that you deserve better and that you need to look up to yourself more. It almost feels like you do not hold yourself in as high a regard as you're supposed to, and you allow people to sometimes take you for granted. Um, and this feeling of deserving more, like sometimes you feel like, I don't deserve it, I don't deserve this, and I don't deserve that. And the saying you do deserve more, and that the only way that is going to happen is when you start respecting yourself and almost like looking up to yourself. They want you to start looking up to yourself and knowing that you do deserve better, right? Is there anything else for God keepers and guides for Indani Kona? So they're also saying that things are going to start working out for you in ways that you cannot imagine. So stop imagining. That's what they're saying. This is so strange. They're saying stop imagining because they're going to happen in the way that you cannot even imagine. So if you're planning of doing something, or if there is something in your mind that you are imagining that this should happen like this or this shouldn't happen like this, they're asking you to stop imagining because that's not how it's going to happen, but it will happen according to their imagination. Does that make sense? This is so strange because they're saying stop imagining. It's not going to happen the way you're imagining it to. All right, so I'm just going to take the last couple of names and then we'll wrap this up. I'm just going to take that name down. If I'm mispronouncing some of your names, I hope you can forgive me because I just going by the spelling of it. Okay. Okay, these are the last two names. And then we are gonna wrap this up. Oops, the chat keeps coming and disappearing. That is a bit annoying. Okay, all right, cool. So I've got two names, and I see that some of you have been asking me about sun signs and. All right, yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm not doing a sun sign reading, and like I said earlier, if you've just joined, I'm not taking personal questions. I'm just telling you what the spirit guides wants you to know today. If you do want like a full-on proper personalized reading, then please book a session with me, and we can get into more details right there. All right. So I've got Carrie Surley. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Carrie Surley, is that correct? Record keepers and guides, what may Carrie Surley know as a message from her spirit guides? So, Carrie, they're giving me this energy of you having experienced a lot of life. I don't know how old you are, but the feeling is that you have had a lot of experience in life, and you that it's that you've been through hard times, you've seen hard times, you've been through difficult situations, and it feels to me like you're very curious about what's going to come out in this reading for you today. It they're giving me this image of you sitting on your couch and watching this or watching something. Either you're watching and waiting for something to happen in your life, or I don't know why that image is very prominent right now. They're showing me an image of you sitting on a couch, and I'm seeing like a door or a window, quite a big one behind you, to the side of you rather, where there's a lot of light coming through. So it feels to me like either you're in a phase where you're resting right now. So it could be uh, you know um, like you've done a lot of work, you've done like a lot of hard work, you've gone through like a lot in life, and you're finally at a place where you're, I wouldn't say completely at peace, but you're resting. You're taking a break, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to step back from this right now and just be. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm getting this feeling that you're very confident, that you know what you want in life, you're very clear about it, and that you are, you know, it's going to be something good. Like, that whatever you're going to do with your life, that you're going to do something good with it. Even if it means like, I'm just going to do my job, and I'm not going to interfere with anybody else, and I'm not going to like step out of my lines. Like, I'm being shown that you don't color out of the box because it's not worked out for you at some point, and you feel like, I don't want to I don't want to experiment. I'm happy, I'm comfortable in this way, and I'm going to continue being like this. This is the feeling I'm getting from your life at the present, Carrie. Or either you're like that right now, or you want to be like that in the future, in the near future. The feeling of like, I just want to be, I don't want to be bothered by anyone or anything, because I feel that you have already done a lot. And I hope this message is resonating, because they keep repeating the same things again and again, that it wasn't easy living your life. It wasn't, it feels to me like there's been a lot of loss, not just financial loss, but like, I don't think it's financial loss more, but it is to do with people and friendships. There is this feeling of, I've lost a lot in my life, yet I have moved on, and I have trudged on, and I have done something, and I'm just tired. That's the feeling I'm getting. And your spirit guides want you to know that they see you, they appreciate what you've done, and they want you to know that all you need to do is call out to them whenever you need help, and that they are going to show it to you in a way that you will understand, provided you are open to it. Because sometimes I see that you want to believe in it, then at the same time you're practical, and you want to just be like, you know you're like, I don't know whether this is what I need to do. So that I keep seeing like a fluctuation of believing in it, and then saying, hey, you know what, practically this doesn't make any sense, so I'm just going to go with what I know practically. So there is no particular message as such, Carrie, for you, but they want you to know they're acknowledging you, that they're acknowledging all the hardships that you went through, and they want you to know that it's okay, because your soul has chosen this life to experience all that you have, and you've done a fantastic job. Though it doesn't seem like it at this moment, you have done a lot of work that is going to pay off ultimately. And the experiences that you have had along the way are going to, they're just going to add on to the richness of your life rather than take away from it. So they want you to look at how much you have grown since you first started, because your soul has kind of, it's not about you as Carrie Surly, it's more about your soul and its growth, and your soul has grown phenomenally, and that's what they're acknowledging for you today, Carrie. I hope this message does resonate with you. If it does, please let me know in the comments. I've got the last name on the list for today. I'm sorry if I am not able to do more because there is like only so much I can do from the records. Record keepers and guides, what may Malini Chabria know about a message from her spirit guides? Malini Chabria, what may she know from her record keepers and guides? What may Malini Chabria know from her spirit guides? So, Malini, I don't know if you're having issues with a particular relationship. They're giving me this feeling of being together but not togetherness. I don't know if it is your partner or your spouse you're having trouble with. It feels to me like some messages are very difficult to deliver, right? But and especially if it's in a public space like this. So Malini, all I can say to you is whatever you're going through right now with your, I don't know if it's your husband or a partner or some male figure in your life where you all are together, like you all are under the same roof, but you don't feel recognized by that person. You don't feel like they acknowledge you or the work that you do for them or the affection that you show for them. It feels to me like for all purposes you are very together, like the outside world sees you both together and you're like, you know, we're a couple and this and that. But I do get a couple feeling, so I'm just going to go with that. So it's, the feeling is that you're not being appreciated. You are craving affection right now, and there is a lot of sadness in your heart for how your life has turned out. Again, there is a sense of loss, but this time it's not the loss of someone else, it's the loss of your own self. It feels to me like you're grieving yourself. It feels to me like you have killed an aspect of yourself that used to be fun and light and joyous and celebratory. Like it would celebrate small things and be happy in whatever it got, and you've killed that aspect of yourself. It feels like a part of you is dead and gone, and you feel very, it's very difficult for you to like revive that part of you, because you think like, what's the point now after all these years? I don't think I should be doing it. But Malini, I feel like you need to reconnect and revive that part of you, because no matter who is around you, it almost feels like you look for validation outside of yourself. You want people to appreciate you because you're not able to appreciate your own self, and that is very like, it feels very sad to me. It makes me feel like, there's nobody out there who will see me the way I want them to see me. And I think, Malini, you need to reconnect with that aspect of yourself that you feel is dead and gone, but it's not. It's just dormant. You need to wake it up. You need to spice it up. You need to kind of revive it, rejuvenate it, and make it yours. You need to integrate yourself with that aspect of you and make yourself whole once again. If that means not caring what anybody else says, but just being in love with yourself, pampering yourself, doing everything that you ever wanted to do, then go for it, because your spirit guides are with you. They want you to be happy. They don't want you to go through so much of pain and sadness. It almost feels like rejection to me. I don't know if there's been a rejection recently, but it feels to me like you have rejected your own self, and you need to start, reviving that aspect of you, because it's not over till the fat lady sings, right? That's what they say. I don't even know what it means, but they're saying it's not over yet. And you've still got time. You've still got time to reconnect with yourself and bring that Malini back. You have to invent yourself again, Malini. And I get this message for a lot of my clients as well. Whoever is going through like a difficult phase in their life, sometimes the guides do come across and say, you need to reinvent a 2.0 version of you. And this is exactly what I'm getting for you, Malini, that you need to probably look at yourself better, because you're not taking care of your health. You're not worried about you. You're only worried about everyone else around you. And that is not healthy. They want you to, um, you know, focus on yourself. They want you to focus on taking care of yourself, and probably going and getting that haircut or joining that gym or doing something, but to do something that makes you feel like, you know, you again. They want you to revive yourself once again. All right. So I hope this message resonated with you, Malini. Like I said, again, I'm not taking personal questions. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to answer any of your personal questions. But, and I know there are so many more names coming in, but we are at the end of our reading for today. And I want to thank each and every one of you who've participated in this first ever Akashic Records live. This was a gift from me to you for the third anniversary of Akashic Cosmic Healing. It's been quite a journey, and without your support, I wouldn't have been able to do it. The love I receive from you, the support, the encouragement that I get from you, your references, people, come to me saying that, oh, you know what? Somebody recommended you. I love that. Whenever I hear that, I just appreciate y'all even so much more. And my heart always, always is connected to you. You are part of my soul tribe, each and every one of you. So I hope to do more such things in person, because they do keep saying that I need to do these things in person. So we may connect in person sometime. We never know. Right. And I would love to hear back from you how this live was and how you resonated with the messages, because the more confirmations I get, the more it makes me feel like I have connected to your records. And this is something that, gets stronger and stronger as the years go by. And I'm also planning to teach very soon how to do this. So if you're interested, do let me know, and we'll see how we can get started, right? So thank you so much for joining me on this live today. And I am Teja Priyadarshini, signing off, and I'll see you guys again on another live. Love you guys so much.